Hello and welcome to Sheldon High School for tonight's Class 2A District Final between Western Christian Wolfpack and your Central Lyon Lions. I'm Jeff Cruz. I'll be on the call tonight as we are getting ready to start here in Sheldon. Let's take a look at some pregame stat comparison between these two teams. Western Christian comes into tonight's matchup 18-3 overall. Central Lyon 13-10 overall. Central Lyon 9-9 in Siouxland Conference action. The Wolfpack are averaging 70 points per game. They shoot 45.5% from the field, average 32.9 rebounds per game, 14.6 assists, and 8.9 steals per game. Western Christian also shoots 64.6% from the free throw line, and they average 11.3 turnovers per game. Central Lyon, on the other hand, averaging 64.8 points per game. They shoot 45.8% from the field, average 30.3 rebounds per game, 16.7 assists, and 6.1 steals per game. Central Lyon also shoots 58.8% from the field, and they average 13.0 turnovers per game. Earlier today, Coach Gerlman and I had an opportunity to sit down and talk about the two games from last night and tonight's matchup. We'll have that interview now. Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined now by Central Lyon Boys head coach Ben Gerlman. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Coach, let's start by talking about the games from last week. First, the Lions hosted West Sioux in the regional quarterfinals and got the 77-44 win. What did you think about that game?
All right, well, overall, it was a good week. It was a week we really needed, and it started out with that game, obviously. I felt like we had them maybe a little bit overmatched. They were not a very deep team. And so, physically, I thought we were able to kind of wear them down and do a lot of nice things and come away with a nice win. But more importantly, we started to kind of reestablish kind of what we wanted to try to do as the tournament went on. And so it was a really good start to the week. I thought the kids played really well.
Yeah, as I said, not very deep. No seniors on the team. They basically played 5 kids the entire game. I liked it as the announcer. I only had to learn 5 names. I knew most of them anyway, and didn't have to, go into the bench at all. But like you said, not the deepest team that we've ever seen this year. And then we moved on Thursday. Went to Kingsley to face Kingsley Pearson River Valley. And defeated the Panthers in the district semifinals. That was a 76-44 win. How did the boys play in that game?
Actually, that was one of those nights where the way it started, it was like, oh boy, this is gonna be a night because, it wasn't that we were doing anything bad. They just came out and made like their first 5 shots, and it felt like it was going to be one of those nights where everything was going to go right for them. But our kids really hung in there, in the first 4 minutes and kind of weathered that, and I thought we did a nice job of scoring with them while they were scoring, and eventually I thought our defense was able to dictate kind of where they were trying to score from, and as a result we were able to kind of keep them down, and we really never stopped scoring. So that was a good night. We shot the ball really well. Reese gets so much attention every night that it really lets our shooters kind of be comfortable at times, and that night was one of them. I thought Ephraim shot the ball really well. Nate Robinson came in off the bench and hit a couple big shots in the first quarter that really kind of got us a lead. And once we got the lead and kept scoring, I felt like the game could get to where it got to, just because I felt like their kids weren't used to giving up a ton of points all the time. And we kept scoring, and we prevented them from scoring, and it was just a good night.
Yeah, like you said, in the first quarter it was back and forth for about the first 6 minutes, and then Nathan Robinson hit back-to-back threes, I think. He hit
one, and then he hit one at the end of the quarter.
Yeah. And kind of gave us a lead, and like you said, Lions really never looked back and just kind of took control of the game and kept it going all the way through. I did appreciate they had the YouTube broadcast so I could watch it without having to go down there with other things going on. But, their announcer kept talking about, they have a D1 football commit. We have a D1 football commit. But just a different style of play was obviously in our favor.
I thought the difference between those two specific kids was Reese is willing to play around the basket, and Reese is willing to take punishment. He's done it all year. I mean, I think he's probably got hit more during the basketball season than he did during the football season.
I wouldn't disagree with you.
Maybe not the violent contact, but it just feels like he gets the short end of the stick, and teams are able to just beat on him all night, and he's handled himself great all year. And so I thought that was the difference between those two kids. Both are really good athletes. Both, I hope will have really good college careers, in football. But I thought the way that Reese plays the game of basketball was more aggressive and demanded more people to guard him, which really freed up everybody else for us.
Yeah,
and
definitely did.
their guy wasn't able to do that. And as a result, we were kind of able to take away some of their other guys.
Yeah. Definitely. And now tonight we have the district finals where we'll play Western Christian in Sheldon. What can we expect to see from the Wolfpack?
They're good. They're deep. They are the opposite of what Kingsley was as far as kind of how many kids they're going to play. They could play all the way up to 10, 11 kids and maybe aren't going to have a ton of drop-off in those kids. I would expect tonight they'll probably play 7 or 8. I'm sure they'll shorten the rotation a little bit depending on how the game goes. But they really like to shoot the three. Half their shots are three-pointers. So they really like to shoot the three. They shoot it well. And they got 2 or 3 kids that can put the ball on the deck and kind of just go score. So it's going to be a tough matchup. But I like our matchup. I mean, I think if we can do the things we need to do, I think, because of the attention Reese is going to get, I think we can be right there. I think they're going to hopefully have to commit 2 guys to stopping him. And if they have to do that and we can move the basketball and play free and shoot well, we're going to have a great chance tonight.
What are going to be some keys to Central Lyon coming away with a victory tonight?
Oh, boy. Well, I mean, we can't turn it over. The live ball turnovers are what they thrive on. So we can't turn the ball over. We'll turn it over tonight. We just can't have the live ball turnovers. We can't let them go get a layup. So we're going to have to not turn the ball over. We got to try to control the tempo. They want to play up in the 70s to 80s. And for us to really have success tonight, the game can't be in the 70s. They're better at it than we are. And so we can't let them do that. So if we can control the tempo with our offense and not give them easy points off of turnovers and rebound, we're going to have a great chance. And I like the matchup for our kids. Our kids just need to go out and play confident.
Like you said, and nothing the Lions are going to be unaccustomed to playing really good teams.
Yeah.
A team we don't see very often.
Right.
But so maybe that plays in our favor. Maybe doesn't. Never. One of those things. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. I told the kids last night after practice. One of the things that Western has over so many schools is that they just show up and kids are scared.
Right.
They're scared because of Western's tradition, and they have a great tradition, and they are really good at basketball. But I feel like there's a lot of kids out there that they go out and lose the game before it starts because they see the name Western, and it's just, I guess it's them. Like, I don't think our kids will have that. I think our kids are used to playing good teams. They expect to play good teams. And obviously we played them last year.
Yep.
And actually we've played them. I think we played them 2 out of the last, or 3 out of the last, or 2 out of the last 4 years. So I don't think we're going to be scared, but we're going to have to play well. I mean, there's no doubt about it. We're playing a good team. We have to play well, and if we do that, we're going to have a shot.
All right, Coach. Well, hopefully Lions can get the win tonight, but we want to thank you for taking some time out of your day to join us.
You bet. Thanks, Jeff.
And we'll be back with more pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, Pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust. Stampede. Buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Once again, want to thank Coach Gerlin for taking some time out of his day to talk to us. As we are getting closer and closer to the start of this game, let's take a look at the last 5 games for each of these teams. Western Christian is 3-2 in their last 5 games. They have a win versus Rock Valley, 70-40 in the district quarterfinals, or semifinals. A loss at Sioux Falls Christian, 78-57. A win at Spirit Lake, 62-57. A loss versus Sioux City East, 77-55. And a win versus Lennox, 68-49. Central Lyon is also 3-2 in their last 5 games. A win at Kingsley Pearson in the district semifinals, 76-44. A win versus West Sioux in the district quarterfinals, 77-74. A loss at Rock Valley, 67-58. A loss at Unity Christian, 77-51. And a win at home versus Sibley Ocheyedan, 76-43. Not much for series history between these two teams. Just twice have these two teams met, including last year's state championship game where the Lions came out on top. And the other meeting in 2021 where Western Christian won. Those are obviously just since the quick stats bound era, not all-time meetings. Taking a look at the final Siouxland Conference standings, Central Lyon finishing tied with Rock Valley for 5th overall in the Siouxland Conference. West Lyon, who held on to the #1 ranking until they were beaten in the second to last week of the regular season by Unity Christian, winning the Siouxland Conference this year with a 17-1 overall record. Speaking of rankings, Western Christian is the #1 ranked team in Class 2A as of the last rankings that came out. As I said, West Lyon is now ranked 3rd. And the other team that's ranked in the Siouxland Conference is MOC Floyd Valley, and they are ranked 7th in Class 3A. Let's take a look at our key players of the game. First, for Western Christian, it's going to be the junior, number 24, Caden Van Riggenmorter. Van Riggenmorter averages 19.3 points per game, shoots 47.9% from the field, average 5.7 rebounds per game, 3.5 assists, and 1.4 steals per game. Van Riggenmorter is their team leader in scoring and assists and 2nd in rebounds. For Central Lyon, our key player of the game is going to be Reese Vanderzee. Vanderzee averaging 24.5 points per game, shoots 51.3% from the field, averages 10.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 2.0 steals per game. Vanderzee is a team leader in scoring, team leader in rebounds, and team leader in steals for Central Lyon. As I said, this is the district finals, but there's still another game before we head to the state tournament, which is the Boys Association calls sub-state game. The winner of tonight will face the winner of Esterville Lincoln Central and Forest City. And the game on this Saturday, the sub-state game, will be played at Sibley Ocheyedan. So the winner of tonight and the winner of ELC and Forest City will head to Sibley on Saturday. We are getting ready here for the starting lineups. Let's start with the Western Christian Wolfpack. Their starting lineup's going to look like this. Number 2, a junior, Karsten Moretz. Number 3, a senior, Caleb Dauma. Number 5, a senior, Tyler Mantle. Number 11, a senior, Yukon Harberts. And number 24, a junior, Caden Van Riggenmorter. For Central Lyon, their starting lineup looks like this. Number 0, a junior, Matt Albert. And number 2, a junior, Corey Sirk. Number 4, a senior, Reese Vanderzee. Number 22, a senior, Matt Darren. And number 24, a junior, Ephraim Hofertz. Western Christian's head coach is Derek Kaiser, and Central Lyon is led by Ben Gerleman. We are going to take a short break here. As we get ready for the national anthem, we'll be back with basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Back here in Sheldon as we get sets for the tip-off here. Vanderzee and Karsten Moret will do the tip-off, and Vanderzee wins, and the line will start with the ball. Vanderzee with it. And Vanderzee going to draw a foul on Tyler Mantle, his first foul. Lions just get it in. Matt Albert with it, looking at Vanderzee down low, see what the Wolfpack want to do. They're going to leave him alone. Vanderzee up high off the glass, nothing going. And Van Riggenmorter out to Harberts. That's Moret with it, back over to Van Riggenmorter. Three-pointer by Harberts, good. Harberts gets the scoring started. And it's 3-0 here. Corey Sirk stuck with it, giving it over to Vanderzee. Vanderzee being guarded by Van Riggenmorter. Van Riggenmorter, silly foul by Van Riggenmorter. As you can see, their coaches on the sideline telling Van Riggenmorter, use your head. That was not a very smart foul. Two coaches up off the bench telling Van Riggenmorter to be smarter than that. Second foul here on the Wolfpack in the first quarter. First on Van Riggenmorter. Lions get it in. Matt Darren, and Darren goes soft off the glass. 3-2 now. Dribble drive there was Dauma. Now Van Riggenmorter, and Van Riggenmorter is going to be fouled on the drive before the shot. That foul will be on Matt Albert. So Dauma will trigger it in underneath their basket. He gets it into Van Riggenmorter. Van Riggenmorter baseline, and Van Riggenmorter fouled again on by Matt Albert. Again before the shot, and Albert now 2 fouls here in the first minute of the game. 2 fouls on each team here in the first minute of the game. Van Riggenmorter over to Harberts. Mantle drives, and Mantle is fouled. And Mantle will go to the free throw line. Mantle's first free throw is up and in. Mantle, 62.9% free throw shooter on the season, makes them both, and it's back to a 3-point lead, 5-2 with a 6:40 to go here in the first quarter. Albert with it, over to Darren. Lions get in, down low to Hofert. Hofert kicks to Vanderzee. Vanderzee, three-point shot attempt, no good, and the rebound is down to Dauma. Push ahead here by Western. And that's Harberts now going baseline. Cut off by Vanderzee. Wide open three-point attempt by Mantle. And Coach Gerlin wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back with more action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
Back here in Rock Rapids, back here in Sheldon. I'm not sure how many times I'm going to say that, but I'll probably say it a lot. We're not used to being on the road. Lions trail 8-2, 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Hofert over to Darren in the corner. Cirk gets it to Hofert again. Now back to Darren, over to Vanderzee in the corner. Dump down to Hofert. Doubled, out to Matt Darren. Matt Darren for a wide open three-point shot, good. Harbert's with it now. That's Mantle. Moret, long three-point shot, no good. And another foul, this one on the ground. Third foul on Western Christian. Lions also have 3 this quarter. First foul on Moret here early. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Three-point attempt by Corey Cirk, good. Ties it at 8. And a foul. So, fourth foul here on the Lions, 4:39 to go. A lot of fouls being called here in the first quarter. Van Riggenmorter being guarded by Darren. Harberts will shoot another 3, no good, and a lot of contact, and for the first time with contact, no foul. Ball is going to go out of bounds off of the Wolfpack. Little three-quarter court press here by the Wolfpack. 4:13 to go here in the first quarter. Cirk thought about the 3. Over to Hofert. Matt Darren, another wide open three-point shot by Darren, no good. Long rebound though to Albert. And Harberts with the good hands there, comes away with the steal. Now Van Riggenborder. 6'3" junior guard off to Harberts. Again, tons of contact. We have already had 7 fouls called here in the first half of a quarter. That is Dauma with it. Over to Mantle. Mantle cut off baseline, and Mantle will be called for the charge. Checking into the game now, Nathan Robinson for Central Lyon, and Landon DeStichter and Caden DeYager. DeStichter, a 6'3 sophomore. DeYager, a 6'3 junior. Western going to pick up Central Lyon here. Little full court, three-quarter court pressure, it looks like. Lions break it pretty easy. Darren now, Hofert from Hofert's first shot, no good. Rebound tipped around out to Dauma for the Wolfpack. Van Rigemorter with it now. Van Rigemorter baseline, and Van Rigemorter will get the hoop in the horn. Van Rigemorter's free throw is good. Van Rigemorter, very, very good free throw shooter. Shoots 83.3% on the season. So Central Lyon does not want to see him at the free throw line very much. Nathan Robinson left all alone for three. No good. And Van Rigemorter down with the rebound. And here comes the Wolfpack again. Kick. Three-point attempt good. That was Dauma, the 6'1 guard. And we're going to have an officials timeout here for something. Maybe to discuss whether it was a 3 or a 2. Either way. 14-8, 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. Again, Western. Coach Gerlman told me that they might do some full court press. Well, that's not really much of a press, more just slowing the Lions down maybe a little bit, trying to speed them up, one of the two. And a foul going to be called here on Caden DeYager, and Vanderzee will go to the free throw line as both teams in the bonus, double bonus, as there is no such thing as a single bonus anymore. So Reese Vanderzee will go to the line. His first free throw attempts of the game tonight. Misses that first one. Leo Groen into the game for the first time for the Lions, and Harbert's back into the game for Western Christian. Liner's second one, no good. Rebound was down to DeYager. And now Van Rigemorter will get the offense started. Look for a screen from DeYager. Goes to the left, stops for a three-point attempt, and no good. Long rebound comes out to Harberts. Van Rigemorter thought about a really long three there before giving it up to Dauma. Now Harberts with it, and another charge. Lions have drawn 2 charges here in the first quarter. 2:07 to go here in this quarter. Vanderzee got it across there. Now the Lions will get their offense started. Man-to-man defense here being played by both teams. And a steal by DeYager off the inbound, or the dump down attempt by Robinson. Another three-point attempt. That one by Dauma, no good. Coach Gerlman wasn't joking when he said that Western Christian likes to shoot three-pointers. That one almost stolen away by DeYager. Robinson wide open in the corner, no good. Harberts with the rebound. Kicks to the corner. Three-point attempt, no good. That was DeStichter on the three-point attempt, no good. And DeStichter is fouled. The Stichter, a 61.1% free throw shooter on the season. First one up and in. Back into the game, number 2, Karsten Moret, a 6'1 junior. Moret second in scoring at 13 points per game and third in rebounds with 4.2 rebounds per game. That one up and in as well. 16-8. Here with 1:17 to go in the first quarter. Western Christian leads. And Lions break the press and get an easy bucket for Vanderzee. Moret on the drive. And Moret's bucket is good. Lions push it ahead. Hofer goes baseline and Hofert's fouled. That foul is going to be number 12, Caden DeJager. Ephraim Hofert at the free throw line for Central Lyon. And first one up and in. Van Ringmorter back into the game for Western Christian. And Hofert's second one no good. Rebound down to Van Riggenmorter. Push ahead to Moret. Back to Van Riggenmorter now. Back over to Moret, top of the key. Out to Harberts. Harberts with it now in the corner. A couple screens being set there. Harbert's only a 23% three-point shooter on the season, so the Lions aren't too worried about him. Vanderzee off that rebound. Has 5 seconds to work. Vanderzee the whole way gets the buckets. Moret, desperation three at the buzzer, no good, and it's going to be 18-13 at the end of the first quarter in favor of the Wolfpack. We'll be back with second quarter action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Back here in Sheldon. Western with the 18-13 lead. Start the second quarter, and they'll start with the ball. Moret with it over to Van Riggenmorter. Harberts now on the dribble drive. Cut off. Van Riggenmorter, three-point attempt, no good. And down with the rebound is Reese Vanderzee. Van Riggenmorter push ahead to Moret. And Moret with the two-point basket. That one almost stolen away by Moret. And Van Riggenmorter is going to be called for his second foul. Reese Vanderzee to go to the free throw line. First one up and in. Tyler Mantle back into the game for for Western Christian as Van Riggenmorter will go to the bench with 2 fouls. Van Riggenmorter leading the team 19.3 points per game. Also leads the team in assists with 3.5 assists per game. That one no good. Moret down with the rebound. Damo with it. Over to Mantle. Over to Harberts. Western content just to play 4 out, 1 in. Harberts for 3, no good. Rebound down to Matt Albert, and Carson Moret just runs into him. Second foul on Moret, second on the Western Christian this quarter. Harbert's guarding Albert, and Albert gets over Vanderzee. Now Hofert, now Cirk. Back to Albert, dump down to Vanderzee. And Vanderzee, yep, and in. Makes it a 4-point ball game here. 6:17 to go in the second quarter. 3-point attempt by Moret, no good. And Western Christian, who started out red hot from 3-point land, has kind of gone cold here. They do average 34.5% from 3-point as a team. So as a team, very, very good 3-point shooters. Hofert with it now. Albert in the corner. Gets it to, I thought he was going to get it to Vanderzee. Now gets it to Vanderzee. And Vanderzee is raked on the arm by Harberts. That was an obvious one. I don't know what the Western Christian fans are mad about. That was 100% obvious. His arm hit Vanderzee's down, and then Harbert slammed the ball on the ground. Very lucky he did not get a technical foul for that. Second foul on Harbert's of the game. Third on the Wolfpack this quarter. Van Riggenmorter back into the game. Vanderzee's second one up and in, and it's a 3-point ball game here. 5:38 to go in the second quarter. Harberts over to Moret. Back to Harberts. Cut off by the Lions. Back out to Moret. Now Mantle gets it to Van Riggenmorter. Van Riggenmorter back over to Mantle. And that shot up and in by Tyler Mantle. A contested shot, so Lions did do a good job there of contesting. Vanderzee gets to the baseline, no good. Tipped out to Albert. Albert dumped down to Hofert. Little hook shot, no good by Uffman Hofert. Harbert's down at the rebound. And Harberts throws it way ahead to DeStichter, and DeStichter smartly throws it off of a Lion defender who was trailing him. Wolfpack getting in just to Harberts. Van Riggenmorter going to his left, and Van Riggenmorter will be fouled before the shots. Corey Cirk's first foul of the game, first on the Lions this quarter. 4:46 to go here in the second quarter. Wolfpack with that 5-point lead. They've led by as many as 8. Kick to Harberts. Harberts takes a step inside the 3-point line. No good. Great box out by the Lions. Albert got stuck there, got the ball to Hofert now. Darren with it. Handoff there to Vanderzee. Oh, Hofert with it. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. They get it to Vanderzee. And Vanderzee is going to travel as he got the ball stuck on Tyler Mantle's hip. Caleb Dalma into the game, back into the game for Harberts. And Riggemorter on a dribble drive kick to Dalma in the corner. That's Moret on the drive, and Moret travels. Reed Fulkins will check into the game to give Vanderzee a quick break. And DeJager will come back into the game for Western Christian as well. Again, some full court pressure. Not really any pressure, to be honest with you. Not really sure what they're trying to accomplish with that. Sorry, it wasn't, Fulkins was not in for Vanderzee. It was Vanderzee all the way in. No good. Fulkins with the rebound, tips it to Cirk. And the Lions will reset with a fresh shot clock. Or no, not a fresh shot clock. That ball did not hit, so there's only 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Cirk on the dribble drive. Gets it over to Vanderzee. Vanderzee on the dribble drive. Baseline in, good. Acrobatic shot by Reese Vanderzee. Back to a three-point ball game. Van Riggemorter's three, good. Just like that, 6-point ball game. You could see that from our angle here in the corner. That was a very pure shot by Van Riggemorter. 2:47 to go here in the second quarter. Dump down to Hofert, goes baseline, and Hofert will be fouled by Moretz. Third foul on Karsten Moretz, fourth on the Wolfpack here this quarter. Hofert's first free throw up and in. Nathan Robinson back into the game for Central Lyon. And DeJager back into the game for the Wolfpack. And Hofert makes them both. Hofert, a 65.6% free throw shooter on the season. Nails those two. Back to a 4-point lead here for the Wolfpack. 2:33 to go in the second quarter. Dump down to Mantle, left-handed shot, no good. Vanderzee down with the rebound. Coach Gerlin wanting the Lions to take their time, be very deliberate in their half-court sets, because they do not want this game to be out in a track meet. Nathan Robinson, wide open three-pointer, good. Just like that, though, here come the Wolfpack right back down the court, and it's a match by Landon DeStichter. And the sophomores hit back-to-back threes for each team. We're back to a 4-point lead. Minute 54 to go in the second quarter. Elbert down to Hofert. Hofert, hook shot, goes off the backboard, and Ephraim Hofert with 2 more points. And Riggemorter gets stuck with it. Over to Dalma, wide open three-pointer by Mantle. Mantle just a 24% free throw shooter, or sorry, 3-point shooter. And that's a 5-point lead. Minute 24 to go here in the second quarter. Albert with the shot over Van Riggemorter. Van Riggemorter with those 2 fouls, being very careful on defense. That's Mantle again. Mantle going to be fouled by Vanderzee. Shot no good, but Tyler Mantle will go to the free throw line. Second foul on Vanderzee, a minute 9 to go here in the second quarter. And Tyler Mantle, a 62.9% free throw shooter at the free throw line. First one up and in. Harbert's back into the game for the Wolfpack, and in the game for the first time, a 6'3" junior, Lane Masson. And Mantle makes them both. Harbert's back into the game as well for Western Christian. Minute 9 to go here in the first half. Lions, I'll have a 5-second call there for not getting the ball in with no pressure. Vaynersy with it in the short corner. That one tipped away by DeJager, stolen away by Van Riggenmorter. And now Dalma's shot. No good, and there's going to be a foul called for a push on the rebound on number 25. Masson, and looks like Robinson is going to go to the free throw line. So Nathan Robinson, the sophomore, misses the first one. Fulkins and Darren back into the game for Central Lyon. DeStichter back in for Western Christian. And Robinson goes 1 of 2. His first 2 free throws of the season, I do believe. He's mainly a three-point shooter. Doesn't get fouled a lot on those shots. Van Riggenmorter, no good. Rebound down to Fulkins, and the Lions have about a 5 or 6 second differential between the game clock and shot clock. 30 seconds left in the second quarter here. Sirk kicks to Hofert. Over to Darren. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Fulkins. Back over to Hofert. Hofert, long three-pointer attempt. No good. Robinson down with the rebound. The Lions now can hold for the last shot. Sirk's going to put it up, though. No good. And Van Riggenmorter down with the rebound now. Western Christian with a chance for the last shot. And smart foul by Reed Fulkins right there. Five seconds left. That's just the third foul on the Lions in the quarter, first on Fulkins. So it forces the Western Christian Wolfpack to inbound the ball, and they have to inbound from the sideline, not underneath their own basket. So 5.6 seconds left to go here in the quarter. The Lions would love to force this ball to get thrown into the backcourt here, but I'm pretty sure they're going to do something towards the rim. Harbert's wide open underneath it. Lions lost him. Van Riggenmorter has foul going to be called on the shot. 3.3 seconds. The Lions are trying to do the same thing. They're trying to get, as soon as he got the ball in, let him take a dribble and then foul him, and they waited to call the foul until he shot, and now Van Riggenmorter, the best free throw shooter on either team, 83.3%. Will go to the line to shoot 3. Makes the first one. Second one, good as well. Vaynersy and Albert back into the game for Central Lyon. .3 seconds left here for Central Lyon if they get the rebound or if he makes it like that. As Mason checks back in for Van Riggenmorter. Lions now will look to get the last shot. They get into Vaynersy. And the layup, and they're going to count it. Yes. Not very smart defense there by Western Christian. They didn't stop the ball handler, and Vaynersy took it all the way to the rim and got it off right before the buzzer. And it's a 36-31 lead for Western Christian Wolfpack, as we will head to halftime here from Sheldon. We'll be back with third quarter action here in the district finals on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Second down. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
In Iowa, we are fortunate to have a lot of opportunities to get involved in at our schools.
Athletics and activities have so many positive effects. From learning how to build relationships and healthy lifestyles,
and gain self-esteem and confidence.
Make participation a priority. You and your school will benefit.
And we're back here in Sheldon for the start of the second half. Central Lyon will start with the ball as they trail by 5. Cirk with it over to Elbert, dump down to Hofert. Hofert pulls it back out. Matt Elbert on a drive. A little fade away from Matt Elbert, no good. Harbert's down at the rebound for Western Christian. Van Riggenmorter with it over to Dauma. Dribble drive by Dauma. Kick knocked out his hands, but right to Caden Van Riggenmorter, and Van Riggenmorter gets the scoring started here in the third quarter. That one knocked out of bounds. So Western Christian with 18 points each quarter so far. Central Lyon matching them in the second quarter, though they only scored 13 in the first quarter, which is how we had the 5-point differential at the halftime break. And stolen away there by Tyler Mantle. Or sorry, that was a steal by Dauma, and then Mantle with the dunk. And Coach Grimley going to take a quick timeout. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. Watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Central Lyon with the ball here as they trail by 9 now. Darren with it, dump down to Vanderzee. Vanderzee double team, goes baseline, misses it, rebound down to Dauma. Dauma over to Van Riggenmorter. Van Riggenmorter left wide open for 3, no good. And that one's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Central Lyon. Mantle will inbound underneath his own basket, gets it to Van Riggenmorter. And Van Riggenmorter, left-handed scoop shot, no good. Vanderzee down at the rebound. 6.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. All 4 points so far of this quarter scored by Western Christian. And now Western Christian with another run out. And bailed out by a foul. Not a very smart foul by Albert there, as Harberts was way underneath the basket. Mantle almost double dribbled. He kind of lost control of it. But that's going to be a called foul. Third foul on Matt Albert. First on the team here this quarter. Mantle. And Mantle now going to be fouled again. This time the foul is called on Ephraim Hofert. His first of the game, second now on Central Lyon for the third quarter. 6:20 to go here in the third quarter. Getting into Van Riggenmorter. Kick to Mantle. Left-handed three-point shot, good. And play the percentages there. Mantle only a 24% three-point shooter on the season. Though he's made 2 of them tonight. You still want to just kind of play those. And Vanderzee goes baseline. And almost posterized Harberts. And a block. And no, they're going to call foul on Vanderzee. Vanderzee's third. Third foul here on the Lions here this quarter. 5:54 to go in the quarter. Harberts. That one. Line drive, good. 11-point lead now for Western Christian. Second one, much better looking shots. First one was almost clunked in the front of the rim. That one, a little bit more arc to it. Either way, he makes both of them, does Harberts. Extends it to a 12-point lead now. Cirque being guarded by Moret. Now Elbert on the dribble drive, and Elbert makes it a 10-point lead here for Western Christian. Manta with it, out to Harberts. Now Van Riggenmorter. Kick to Harberts. Lions going to let Harberts take that shot all day. Moret now baseline. Dalma with it. Mantle, now Van Riggenmorter. Dump down to Mantle, and Mantle, the lefty. Good job of using the rim to his advantage there so that Vanderzee couldn't get the block. And it's back to a 12-point lead, 5:04. 5:04 left in the third period as Hofer travels with it. And another timeout taken by Coach Gerleman. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Second down. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
Moret with it. Now Van Riggenmorter with the 12-point lead here for Western Christian. 4:50 to go here in the third quarter. That's a kick for a three by Dauma, and jump ball is going to be the call on the rebound. Western Christian has the possession arrow, so 4:44 to go in the third quarter. Western inbounds underneath their own basket. Van Riggenmorter out to Moret. Back now to Dauma in the corner. Now Van Riggenmorter, just 10 seconds on the shot clock. Van Riggenmorter, baseline shot, and he goes right around two line defenders. And it's up to a 14-point lead. Vanderzee will go baseline, and Vanderzee is going to be fouled. Hofer, little baby hook, no good. Rebound down to Harberts. Kick from Van Riggenmorter to Moretz, and that's a three. 52-35, 17-point lead here for the Wolfpack. And Vanderzee with a little bunny down low. Stops the bleeding here momentarily for Central Lyon. Three-point attempt by Dauma, good. 18-point lead for Western Christian. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound down to Karsten Moret, the 6'1 junior. Harberts over to Dauma. Dauma for three, no good. And the rebound kicks all the way out to Hoferts. Albert kicks to Hofert. From Hofert, wide open three-pointer, top of the key, no good. Harbert's down with the rebound. Harbert's tried to get that one to Mantle. Mantle falls on the ground, and it's going to be a jump ball. Central Lions possession on the possession arrow. Say hi to everybody watching at home. Yvette Wagmeister, Jason Heiser, Joe Seal, Eubanks, Nate Deach, Clay Biker, Tammy. Thank you guys for watching. Albert now, 2:38 to go here in the third quarter. Matt Albert dribbling around, tries to dump down to Vayners. He does. Vayners goes up with it. Good defense there by Dieger. Just stood there, made Vayners go over him. But Vayners gets it done. And now Central Line playing a little 2-3 zone. There's DeStichter for three. And DeStichter nails the three. 2:12 to go here. Western Christian, who was cold from three-point line in the second quarter, now the exact opposite of that here in the third quarter. And they've already scored 22 points in less than just under 6 minutes here in the third quarter. 2:08 to go. That foul was called on Karsten Moret, his fourth. Vayners on the little alley-oop, no good. Rebound down to Dauma, and Van Riggenmorter now will get things going for Western Christian. Another wide open three-pointer for Caleb Dauma. Dauma, who shoots 41.7% from behind the arc. Making Central Line pay for leaving them wide open. Coach Gerlin takes another timeout. We'll take it with them. Watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, Stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back here in Sheldon. Minute 53 to go in the third quarter. Lions trail 61-39. Albert with the ball. Over to Darren. Now Hofert in the corner. Nathan Robinson, three-point attempt is good. And Vanderzee with the steal. And Vanderzee with the missed layup, and Darren going to be called for the foul. Third foul on Matt Darren, fourth on Central Line this quarter. Van Riggenmorter will bring it up here for Western Christian. Being guarded by Albert. That's Dieger with it. Drop down to Mantle down low. Kick to DeStichter. DeStichter with the layup. Albert all the way in, and Matt Albert with the layup. Albert, who leads the team in assists, 5.3 assists per game. It's 2 more points. 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Van Riggenmorter looking for the screen from Mantle. And foul going to be called on Albert. Fourth foul called on Matt Albert. Fifth on Central Line for the quarter, so Van Riggenmorter will go to the free throw line now here to shoot 2. 38.4 seconds remaining here in that third quarter. And first one up and in by Van Riggenmorter. 6'3" junior, as I said earlier, 83.3% free throw shooter in the season. Not the person Central Lyon wants shooting free throws, especially with the Lions trailing by 20. Van Riggenmorter up and in. 38.4 seconds left here in the third quarter for Central Lyon. Vanderzee kicks to Folkens. Over to Deeren. Looking to get the ball down to Vanderzee. They do. Vanderzee double teamed. Goes up with it over Van Riggenmorter, and it goes in. Well, Vanderzee again with a tough shot. Third foul on Caden Van Riggenmorter. Third on Western Christian this quarter. And with exactly 24 seconds left, Vanderzee has an opportunity to cut this to an 18-point lead. Does not, and the rebound is out to Caleb Dauma for Western Christian. Western Christian probably going to hold for one here. No, Van Riggenmorter, nobody stops him, so Van Riggenmorter takes it to the hoop. Nine seconds to go here in the quarter. Robinson with it over to Deeren, over to Folkens. 3 seconds. Vanderzee down low, and good rotation there by Central Lyon to find Vanderzee to get the bucket at the buzzer. So 19-point lead off of the 31-point quarter for Western Christian. We'll head to the fourth quarter. Lions trail by 19 points here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Back here in Sheldon. Say hi to Jackie Wells watching from Ankeny. Thank you, Brian Verwolf, for complimenting the live stream. Upcoming events here on the Central Lyon Network. We will be in Orange City tomorrow night at Unity Christian High School for the girls regional final. Central Lyon and Hinton. The winner of that game will go to the state tournaments. The winner of this game moves on to face the winner of Esterville, Lincoln Central, and Forest City on Saturday. That game in Sibley Cheaton. The winner of that game will go to the boys state tournament. Western off of a 31-point third quarter. Starts with the ball, and three-point shot attempt there by DeSichter, no good. And the Lions now get the ball into Vanderzee, no good. Rebound out to Dauma. Central Lyon's going to have to do what they do not want to do, and that's going to be speed the game up here. Coach Gerlman wanted the game in the 60s, 50s, 60s. Western already almost in the 70s. And Central Lyon's going to have to speed it up and probably take a lot of threes here and hope that Western goes cold from three-point range. And that's not a good start when a 23% three-point shooter makes it a 22-point game. Cirk with it. Dumped down to Leo Groen. Stolen away by Van Riggenmorter. Caden Van Riggenmorter, Euro step. Goes off the backboard about 3 times there. No good. And now Cirk gets it ahead to Vanderzee. Vanderzee, reverse layup, no good. Got a little too far underneath the basket. Now Van Riggenmorter. Over to DeSichter. That's Mantle with it now. Dauma looking to, I think he made 3 or 4 threes in the third quarter, did Dauma. And a foul going to be called on Leo Groen. That ball was going to be a turnover if Leo just lets the guy go there. Fortunately for the Lions. This is called for his second foul, first of the quarter. 6:39 to go. Matt Albert back into the game for Central Lyon. And Karsten Moret checked back in for Western Christian there at the break. DeStichter thought about the three, kicks to Mantle, thought about the three. And now Moret will take the three and make it. Western Christian just burning up the nets here in this second half. I'll have our statisticians with us tonight like we normally do at when we're at home, but they've got to be shooting 60, somewhere in the 60, 70% from the three-point line for the game, and probably close to 80% from the second half. They are on fire here from deep. DeStichter, why not take another one? And he makes it. 28-point lead now. 5:50 to go here. Grown with it out top. Cut off by DeStichter. Over to Elberts. Now Vanderzee. Cut off by on the baseline there by Mantle. Van Riggenmorter with the steal. And Van Riggenmorter with the layup. 5:24 to go here in the game. And the Wolfpack with a 30-point lead. Elbert in the middle, rolls around, no good. Rebound tipped out to Van Riggenmorter. And Moretz, who had leaked out in anticipation of the Western Christian rebound, misses the layup. And the Lions now, three-point attempt by Elbert, no good. Rebound tipped around back to Elbert. Now to Groen. Groen, left-hand shot, no good. Vanderzee down at the layup, or sorry, at the rebound, and Vanderzee put the putback. 4:43 to go here in the game. And Western Christian calls a timeout. Take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. We cannot thank them enough as we have one more live stream event coming up here this year. It'll be tomorrow, or sorry, not this year, but for varsity events. It'll be tomorrow with our varsity girls versus Hinton in the regional final. Again, that's a 7 o'clock start time. Those sponsors are Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport Fultz Insurance and Real Estate. Remind everyone to make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. And be sure to follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up with all the latest news. As I said, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night. And then again on Monday, February 26th, we have our 7th grade girls basketball versus Sioux Center. That's a 4:15 start time from the Activity Center. And then we'll be off for a couple weeks, and we'll be back in action on the CL Broadcast Network on Tuesday, March 5th for our 5th through 12th grade Parade of Bands live from the high school gym at 7 o'clock. So 4:37 remaining here in the game. Western Christian with that 28-point lead and the ball. That's Mantle now. Handoff, no. Handoff now to Moret. Moret, middle lane, kicks to Harberts. Harberts kind of drives, gives to Mantle. Mantle out to Van Riggenmorter. Three-point attempt, no good. And Vanderzee down at the rebound. Don't have any official stats, but I'm going to guarantee you that Reese Vanderzee probably with another double-double, as he's averaging a double-double this year in points and rebounds. I can remember for sure about 5 rebounds Vanderzee has had tonight. I'm pretty sure he had more than 10 points at the half, as Vanderzee knocks that one out of bounds, and Western Christian will inbound underneath their own baskets. Exactly 4 minutes left here in the game, and Coach Gerleman is going to put in his seniors. He's going to have Reed Folkens come in, Carson Vanentop, and and Sawyer Struckman. Vanderzee and Darren will stay out there. Those are the 5 seniors here on the roster. And their Coach Gerleman getting them in, and Western Christian gets it into Van Riggenmorter, and he gets the 2-point basket. I'm sure Coach Kaiser will sub here very shortly. Vanentop with it down low. Turn around, and Vanentop gets 2 points in what's going to be his last game of his career. And rigor mortar walks it up. And Coach Kaiser going to take a timeout. Looks like he's actually going to take the timeout and not just use it to get guys in. So we'll take the timeout with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
3:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. Western with the 82-52 lead. Into the game now here. Give me a minute to see who's in the game for Western Christian. Number 4, Brody Van Clay, a 6-foot junior. Number 21, Colby Heemskirk, a 5'10 sophomore. Number 25, Lane Masson, who was in earlier. And there is a layup, no good for Heemskirk. Also into the game, Noah Hilbrand's a 6-foot junior, number 13 for Western Christian. And number 34, Barrett Bleekler, a 6'1 junior. Vanderzee going to get 2-pointer, and we'll go to the line. And Vanderzee will get that one up and in, and that'll do it for Reese Vanderzee. Vanderzee, the end of a very, very good basketball career for Reese Vanderzee, reaching 1,000 points this year. A state championship last year in basketball. One of the best scorers we've probably had here at Central Lyon. We'll be sad to see him go, but great year, and great career for Reese Vanderzee as he has more and things in his future. No more basketball, but track season, baseball season yet to go, and then a college football career. As Vanderzee going to University of Iowa to play basketball. Matt Darren for three-pointer, and Darren, the senior, gets 3 more, adds 3 points to his total for tonight and for his career. That shot by Masson was no good. Foul going to be called on Matt Darren, his 4th, and Masson will go to the line and shoot 2. And the first one up and in. Tanner Lincecum into the game now. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Liam Vanderzee, Reese Vanderzee's younger brother, checking into the game for him earlier. Now Tanner Lincecum checking in for Matt Darren. Matt, another senior starter for the Lions. Going to be greatly missed. All these seniors are. Doesn't matter if you're a starter, if you're a role player, if you are a practice guy. Whenever you stick it out for 4 years in a program, regardless of what that program is, everyone appreciates the time and effort that you put in. Sir Struckman, baseline, and Struckman gets 2 points in his last high school game of his career, the 5'11 senior. And shot no good there by Van Clay, the 6-foot junior. Minute 37 here to go in the game. Van Clay will go to the free throw line. 23-point lead. Free throw up and in for Van Clay. A 60% free throw shooter on the season is Van Clay. And that'll do it for the seniors. Fulkins, Vanentop, and Struckman as they get a standing ovation from the Central Lyon crowd. Porter Vogel, Zach Drenth, and Drew Cooperschmidt into the game now for Central Lyon, and that one up and in as well for Van Clay. So a minute 35 to go here. 25-point lead. Western Christian will improve to 19-3 on the season. And that's a layup for Noah Hilbrands. Central Lyon will fall to 13-11 on the year. 2 games shy of the third straight trip to the boys state basketball tournament. Free throw, no good. Rebound down to Masson, and another foul. Officials apparently don't want to go home yet. Maybe they're getting paid more by the minute. Masson will go to the free throw line. And that one no good. Masson misses them both. Rebound down to Bleeker. Bleeker shot no good, and Lincecum with the rebound. Vogel with it now in the corner. 1:09 to go in the game. Liam Vanderzee, no good. Rebound down to Lincecum. Lincecum kicks to Cooper Schmidt. That one no good. Push ahead to number 4, Van Clay, and Van Clay's foot was on the line, but the officials were not there to see it. We could see it from our vantage point, as it's right in front of us. Inbound there to Noah Hillbrands. Into Matthew Van Otterloo, who checked in there. Also in for the Lions, I believe. Yes, number 32, Jason Huygens. I think every player now suited for both teams has been in the game here. The winner, or Western Christian, it looks like they're going to move on to face Esterville Lincoln Central. As I'm on Bound, their website right now, gobound.com/IA, says Esterville Lincoln Central won 54-52 over Forest City. That basket by Heems Kirk makes it 89-60 here in Sheldon. 7 seconds to go here. Cooper Schmidt. That one no good. And that'll do it. So Western Christian gets the 89-60 victory. They'll move on to the sub-state game on Saturday, where they will face Esterville Lincoln Central. That game will be in Sibley Ocheyedan. We'll be back here at some closing thoughts after these words from our sponsors.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Second down. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small, At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility. Hello healthy. Hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Welcome back to Sheldon. Western Christian getting the 89-60 victory tonight. They improved to 19-3 overall. Central Lyon falls to 13-11. That will be their final record for this 2023-24 season. Western Christian will move on. They will face Esterville Lincoln Central. That game is on Saturday in the sub-state finals, or whatever you want to call it. Technically, this is district finals, but really it's a sub-state semifinal game. Western Christian and ELC will play on Saturday. That game will be at Sibley Cheaton with the winner headed to the boys state basketball tournament. Quarter scores here. Western Christian led the first quarter 18-13, and then after both teams scored 18 points in the second quarter, it was 36-31 at halftime. A very big third quarter kind of did in Central Lyon, where they were outscored 31-17. It was the score was 67-48 at the end of three. And then Western Christian adding 22 more points to the Lions' 12 in the fourth quarter is how we got to our 89-60 final score. Remind everyone that we do have a game tomorrow. We will be at Varsity Girls Basketball. That is the regional final versus Hinton. We will be at Unity Christian High School at 7 o'clock. Then on Monday, February 26th, we have 7th grade girls basketball at 4:15 with Sioux Center. And on Tuesday, March 5th, we have the 5th through 12th grade parade of bands at 7 p.m. For the last time here during a boys game, we want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. I want to send out a couple thank yous. Thank you to Casey Trample, the tech guy here in Sheldon, helping me out with a few things today. Also want to thank my daughter, Piper, for running the camera for you. Also want to thank Jason Heiser and Ada Vanderzee, Jessa Vanderweer, Taylor Eichma for helping me out during the regular games. Eric Austin, Bennett Jorth also helped out for a game. Those guys that helped me do all these broadcasts and bring these games to you. Thank Coach Gerlman for taking time out of his day every game day so that we could get an interview in. As a coach myself, I know it's usually not the first thing on your mind, at least, is trying to get an interview done. But I want to thank him for that. I want to thank Coach Jared DeBay for putting together. We've done all our halftime interviews. We had interviewed every single senior at Central Lyon. They all got an opportunity to talk about their high school experience and what they're doing next year and those sorts of things. So we want to thank his class for getting those done. But most of all, I want to thank the kids, especially the 5 seniors, Carson Vanentop, Sawyer Struckman, Reed Fulkins, Matt Darren, and Reese Vanderzee, along with all the other players here at Central Lyon. And that'll do it from Sheldon. For the last time here for a boys game, this is Jeff Cruz, and we'll see you next time.